Global happenings today. We communicate. We analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello great people, welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. The video you're about to watch is quite an interesting one. Don't forget that last week something happened, and it was the suspension of the chairman of the People Democratic Party Board of Trustees, talking about Senator Adolphus Wabara. And right now he has stirred a serious controversy within the party again, but over his open support for Abia State Governor, talking about Alex Otti of Labour Party. But interestingly, you'll be shocked the reaction that Sen.Abaribe, former member of People Democratic Party, now in Abga, still in the 10th Senate, his reaction when the BOT chairman was downloading so much praise on Alex Otti. And all of this happened during an event at the International Conference Center Umuohia on Sunday, held to celebrate the 80th birthday of former Secretary to the Abia State Government, Dr. Godswill Emilike Okoro. Let me allow you to watch the video, and we'll be back to share with you what PDP have to say about all of that.
The executive governor of Abia State, I don't care on what platform, has not denied me of my citizenship of Abia State. I still remain an Abia. Politics ends after campaigns, after elections, and then you start to make it a governance. You know, I mean, even a blind man can see what is happening in Abia. And I'm saying this again now. Maybe they should now see this. I was suspended. They should now expel me. But having said so, sir, continue with the good works our ancestors in Abia are with you.
This again did not go well with the People Democratic Party, and reacting to Wabara's remark, PDP Deputy National Youth Leader Timothy Osadolo has criticized him for undermining the party. And this was what Osadolo had to say. He said, it is either OH is catching up with Wabara or personal gains are building his utterances. As BOT chairman, the conscience of the party, he should be promoting the PDP, not praising Alex Otti because of personal interest. He should not wait to be expelled. If he cannot prioritize the People Democratic Party, he should leave voluntarily rather than continue to embarrass himself and the party. Sadolo accused Wabara of playing to personal interests and call on the BOT to question him for bringing the office into public disrepute. My colleague is in the house. I'm just wondering what he really said, because for those of us who couldn't hear exactly what he said that even a blind man can see what is happening in Abia, and went further, to say that before becoming a PDP card-carrying member, before becoming an NRC card-carrying member in this state, Adolphus Wabara was first and foremost a citizen of Abia State, before he started downloading everything, talking about, the performance. And Sen.Abaribe was there, just looking at his mouth. Jesus. And before we know, he busted into laughter, because for him, that was a huge shock. I believe that the issue of his suspension has been trending, and most people believe that he will never repeat such again. But, the guy, according to him, I'm optionless. I have to praise my brother, because what I am seeing here is good. It clearly shows, according to him, that Abia State forefathers and gods are with him. What's your position on all of this?
After a while, I'm beginning to sense a lot of shift in Nigerian politics. Our older men who hold history, custodians of history, but two of them right now, three have passed on. One actually started last year from Southeast, then two, just in quick succession of 2-3 days interval. But Edwin Clark just passed on, and Padi Banjo. Now that's Afenifere chairman and Edwin Clark, the former Pandef. But let's tell ourselves the truth. If you ask me, Wabara too is of the older generation, and at some point they throw cautions to the wind and they call it speed. Yeah. We have played politics to the point that we no longer have conscience in this country. So unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Yeah. The whole politics we are playing is not for the people's benefit. People's benefit. Whether you are in NRCO, defunct NRCO, or you are in PDP, or you are in Labour Party, or you are in APC, the whole essence is just a platform.
Yes.
The whole essence is governance. The whole essence is the people who elected you in. But we have taken this thing beyond par to the point that the platform is much more important. And the one that is most important is the greedy politician who believes that he's not coming to serve, he's coming to rule. Then all the subjects who are the citizens, Nigerian citizens, should obey as servants. We have gotten it almost all wrong. And that's why sometimes it's good to take retrospect. And he had decided to look, can we draw back a little? How did we get here? Whatever it is, whether it is a Labour or Abga, after the whole electioneering, after the whole politicking, it is now governance. Call a spade a spade. If a son is doing well, praise that son. If Alex Otti is doing well, regardless of the party, give it to him. And if for heaven's sake, if our party people have not been able to produce performance, then let's tell them the truth that we don't have performance in our group. The MVP guys are out there, and we should give them so that others too will take a cue and improve. Give it to Alex Otti. Whether you don't like him or some people may not like the fact that, but give it to him. Give it to also the person of Mba. Mba at the beginning was a case of, Mba is not doing fine. Mba is this. Mba did not get it. Mba did not go for NYSU.
The most interesting part of this is just to tell you that governance is bigger than politics. I could still remember when President Bola Tinubu paid a visit to Enugu State, and he openly commended Mba that this is beyond his expectation. This is one of the best. There's an uncaptured part of this particular video, and it was when the Wabara BOT chairman opened up that I am not talking about Labour Party here. I'm talking about an individual who we don't know where he will swing to in 2027. And we are here to, woo him to come to People Democratic Party because his performance is so superb. This is the kind of thing that kind of capture our own, mission and vision statement. So this is what I'm not talking about level, but my critics can go ahead and write whatever they want to write. But this is it.
That's exactly what happened to Peter Obi. At some point, what we were hearing was obedient movement. And those who were in the same party with Labour Party, with Peter Obi, capitalized on the obedient movement, rode on the wings of obedient movement, and got their party platform. Now, how did obedient emerge? Because they took time and extracted Peter Obi and discovered among the politicians he wasn't found wanting. And Nigerians followed him like wind of change. They followed him, and that too can happen to any other person. We are only saying, take a look at Wabara. Forget the fact that the pro-wiki supporters will not want to call a spade a spade. You may not like Wabara. He may not be a regular politician that would, look for gutter in the camp of his enemy's house. Anytime the enemy does not go to his way, he will look for gutter under the camp of the enemy so that they can demolish the house. No, Wabara is not that regular politician, Nigerian politician, quote unquote. They say he's not an absolute politician. He's not a professional.
He's not important.
But the most important thing is that he's giving Rivers people what they want. And they still answer the truth. Wabara is doing just fine. Forget outside politics. The question is, are these guys delivering? Are they giving their deliverables? Are they going at par with their promises? If it is yes, please give them a chance. We want more of the Wabaras. Just imagine the likes of the Wabaras, the Alex Ottis, the likes of Peter Mba. Some of them came out from some different parties, and that's, if you ask me, that's another thing Nigerians should look into to 2027. Forget about the name of the party now. Let's start looking at the individual. Exactly. Even if the person is in the APC ruling party,
ZPC,
vote him out. If the person is not doing well, if he's in APC, vote him out. If he's doing very well and is in one ZPAC
ZLP
or ZLP or whatever, but if
APP.
you find out he's a performer,
Go for
you
him.
have checked his antecedents, he does fine. Guys, it's time to change the narrative of Nigeria. Imagine a pari passu. Development is going on in Rivers State, it's going on in Enugu State, it's going on in Abia State, it's going on the whole Nigeria.
Before you know, everything will
It's just
change.
a matter of time. Even the president, if he's not performing himself, he will discover that his governors are outperforming him.
Yes.
He will have no other option to step up, and we can do the same for the presidency. Nigeria is too blessed. Unfortunately, though, Wabara have said what he has said. Of course, we are waiting, of course, to hear the Pro-Wike camp come with their sledgehammer now against him.
All right, that's